In this box, there is something very, very special. Inside this beautiful case, there are a ton of accessories, and as you can see, there's everything laid out so beautiful. You have information about every piece of kit that is inside, and I think DZO made an exceptional job when it comes to the whole case. Everything is laid out so easy, so beautiful. The best part about those lenses is that they are parfocal design. They have a constant aperture of T2.8 and they are built like a cinema lens. And also the price, because they have an amazing price. They're also very lightweight, so you can put this on gimbals or different accessories that don't require so heavy rigging. And I think this is one of my favorite set. Also, the fact that they are wide is very important because you attract attention to yourself. I know I say this a lot of times and you might agree or disagree with me, but I think for independent filmmakers like I am, it is very important to make yourself seen. And owning a set of those lenses that are wide can attract a lot of eyes on yourself because you have something that not a lot of people have. So it's very important to come on the market with something new and something fresh and something that not a lot of people have. And my premise is also to try to be different because a lot of people are doing the same thing. And of course, a lot of you might say, okay, but those lenses are wide, they're gonna reflect. I'm gonna have issues because they're gonna be seen in, for example, if I film a car, they're maybe gonna see in the reflection and all that. But I don't think people will see that. Maybe only your filmmaker eye will see that, but clients and other people that will see you come up on set with those lenses will say, oh my God, I never seen wide lenses. What are those? They look so good, they look so professional and all that. But the only downside of those lenses is that they are made for Super 35 cameras. And to be honest, Super 35 cameras are tending to be left behind because there are a lot of new full frame cameras that are appearing. Alexa LF, Z-Cam full frame, Sony's new cameras are full frame, so everything tends to be full frame now. So why are those lenses still a good investment in 2021? Well, firstly, those lenses, based on my test on my Z-Cam E2F6, almost cover the full frame sensor. And because they are designed for Super 35 sensors, when you pair them with a full frame sensor, you tend to get a really interesting effect going on. You tend to get a little bit of distortion that actually looks really cool. Because they have this really big zoom range and they kind of cover all the lenses that you need when shooting, it is really easy to work with them. For example, you can put this lens on your camera and shoot every day without having to take your lens off because you have 20 to 55 f2.8, which is really, really good. And the fact that they also work on full frame is something amazing. For example, you can put this on full frame and you get 20 to 55, and then you can crop on your sensor and get even longer focal length. So only one lens can help you shoot towards the day without any issues. So this is really amazing. Also, another thing that I want to say is that the gear rings are really smooth. It's something that I didn't felt with other lenses that I have. Everything looks and feels premium about those lenses. And a really cool stuff is that you can place those lenses on PL and EF because you have interchangeable lens mount. So this is the PL version. I can swap between PL and EF in seconds. They come with a lot of accessories. You have lens support rods, you have screws, you have shims. So those shims allow your lens to be calibrated so you get a parfocal lens every time you put it on a new camera, because some cameras have different lens mount options and all that, and whenever you change from camera to camera, just a tiny bit can be different, and then the lens cannot be parfocal again. With those ones, you can tune your lens based on your camera to be parfocal, which is whoa. So enough with the talking, we're gonna go now and test the 20 to 55. Then we're gonna get back, analyze the footage, and then we're gonna go with the 50 to 125 and test this one also. I wanted to leave the shots a little bit longer so you can appreciate the footage a little bit better. And one thing that I noticed while looking at the footage is that the focus fall off is really nice. So basically when I shoot with other lenses or use different lenses, the background tends to be also sharp even though it's out of focus, but with those lenses the background tends to be really soft, just like with more expensive lenses like RE Signature Primes. They market themselves as being very soft in the out of focus areas. Well, I tend to see the same thing with those lenses, which is really impressive. Only super expensive lenses do that. So as you can see, the bokeh in the background and the focus roll off is really beautiful, just like you see in the movies. And this is something that I was looking at a lot of times. When I watch movies, I tend to understand why the movies look so good, and now I understand why. The lenses are really important when shooting. They create the look, and for me this look is really nice. Just like a movie, I love the separation that the lens gives. It's super three-dimensional, and the focus roll off and how soft the bokeh is in the background is really impressive. For the studio shots, we placed some lights in the background, and as you can see, the bokeh is really nice. Because we are putting those lenses on full frame, we have a slight deformation of bokeh, but if you look at focus, there isn't any focus breathing, so this is really nice. And I also like the deformation of the bokeh in the background. I think it looks really nice, just like a Helios lens. So now that we tested the 20 to 55, I think you should give me some feedback in the comment about what you thought about this lens, and if you like it or not. That would be really interesting. In my opinion, from the set, this is my favorite one because it's the most versatile, and I think I can run all day with it without having to swap lenses. And now that we tested this one, we're gonna go out and test the 50 to 125, which will be very interesting to do, and I'm really curious how this looks. For the DZO Pictor Zoom 50 to 125, I wanted to see how easy it is to hold focus, and as you can see, it's pretty easy to hold our character in focus. Those lenses have amazing focus wheels, it's really nice. Here you can see the parfocal design of those lenses, so if you zoom in, your subject still remains in focus, but look at the bokeh in the background, it's so soft. Those lenses look so good. The focus roll off and everything in the background looks absolutely amazing. Those lenses, like I said, look like high-end professional cinema lenses. Here you can see also the bokeh being deformed a little bit, which I really love. I really like this look. I think it's pretty cool. I always looked at lenses that give you something different, not only being clinical and that's it. And I think those lenses are quite sharp, but they also give you a lot of character. So those lenses are not boring at all. The image looks really nice. It has a lot of character. Let me know what do you think about the footage of this one too. I'm really curious, which one do you like the most? The 50 to 125 or the 20 to 55? And I would be really curious to see your opinion about them. So far, I think this is an amazing piece of lenses. They are so high quality. I'm so happy I got them. If I look at how good those lenses are built and their price, I think the price is way too low on how good those lenses are. So my thought is, if you're interested in those lenses, go buy them, because otherwise the prices will go high when people start to notice how good those lenses are, and a lot of people will buy them and the company will have to raise the price on them. So you be the judge on what to do. But thanks so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you're looking to buy those lenses, hopefully it was helpful. And don't forget to subscribe, leave me a comment about this video, and until next time, don't forget to have some fun, go out there and shoot some epic content. Peace.